Good happy Saturday evening. It's Saturday, August 6th, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Saturday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, we're gonna take a look at the weather. First alert weather, record-breaking heat wave sticking around into Monday. With more on that, let's go to NBC 10 Boston, Ceci Del Carmen.
Let's begin with the weather. As I'm sure you can feel outside, the heat and humidity is not letting go. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Darren Botello. Today's oppressive heat gave way to record temperatures, officially putting us in a heat wave. Meteorologist Ceci Del Carmen is here with the details. And Ceci, how long is the heat sticking around?
No, it will be sticking around through the rest of the weekend and into early part of next week. But as you said, today, tying the record of 1931, Boston hit 97 at around 1:30 this afternoon. And yes, we are officially in a heat wave. 98 was Thursday's high, 95 on Friday. And then today, that 97-degree mark. Did I forecast that? Well, we could talk about that at another time. So this is what we were anticipating. This heat advisory now extended through Monday at 8 p.m. The heat and humidity is expected to continue, and we did see some showers roll through. Not enough to put any type of dent in the drought, but hey, you know what? We'll take any drop that we can get. Right now, Boston, 93 gusty winds and feeling like 97. So if you haven't been out there, make sure to hydrate and take it easy because the heat does continue. So at this time, these are the values of 90-degree range, and across Martha's Vineyard, the temperature around 81, as well as the rest of the Cape. The heat index right now, 98 in Norwood, 99 in Lawrence, 91 in Worcester, and Barnstable flirting with that 90-degree mark. During the next few hours, we are anticipating to remain quite clear. The temperatures, look at that, 10 p.m., 81, we add the humidity, we'll definitely be feeling more than that 79-degree mark as we head into the midnight hours. So overnight tonight, rain-free, muggy. We'll be needing not only that vent, maybe some AC if possible, and foggy conditions over the southeastern portions of Massachusetts. I'll have your extended forecast because you know what, Darren? We have 70s in the forecast.
Okay, there you go on that weather forecast from Ceci. And now, let's get to your news. First up, authorities searching for evidence in connection to Northfield triple homicide investigation. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Whoa, sorry. You probably didn't catch all that. Well, as you can see,
We've seen dozens of state police troopers combing through the wooded area in the neighborhood where the family lives. We've also seen them combing through more populated areas like the Tanger outlets in Tilton.
Investigators with the New Hampshire State Police battled the sun and heat Saturday as they searched for any physical evidence that could be related to the murders of 25-year-old Cassandra Sweeney and her two young sons, Benjamin and Mason.
Quite a few hundred acres behind us with Tioga River and the swamp, and then you have the Winnipesaukee River. It's going to be a hard search for them, but as we all in the neighborhood right now, we're looking to get resolution to this and put it in the past so we can all move forward.
Crews were seen searching the areas of Shaker Road, Weathersfield Drive, and Tilton Road in Northfield, as well as Laconia Road in Tilton. The search coming just days after Cassandra Sweeney and her boys were found dead in their home on Weathersfield Drive from gunshot wounds.
Concern is part of it, but everybody is just don't believe that something like this could happen. It's an awakening, very much of an awakening.
For neighbors, the situation is unsettling, especially as the New Hampshire Attorney General's office says there have been no arrests made and nobody charged.
And we've never had anything, not even a break-in in the neighborhood.
The AG's office does not believe the murders were random and says there is no threat to the general public. However, no details have been given about who called 911 and how the bodies were found.
Yeah, very, very, very concerning. And knowing our police force in the state, they'll get to the bottom of this, and then we can all put it in the past.
In Northfield, Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Shots fired during an incident in Ware. No injuries, police say. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Heavy police presence earlier this afternoon at a home in Ware. Officers were responding to reports of a potential mental health crisis on the 200 block of Mountain Road. When they arrived, police say they found a man had barricaded himself in a second-floor bedroom, so they used a drone to get a closer look. That's when police say the man fired 2 shots from the window before surrendering.
Once the shots were fired, we are obviously in this area, we rely on mutual aid quite a bit. Multiple jurisdictions responded just out of concern to ensure the citizens were safe and the scene was safely secured.
No one was hurt. The man was transported to the hospital for evaluation and is being charged with 2 counts of reckless conduct with a firearm.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Garnish man arrested twice in same week in Boston. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Whoa, sorry, you probably didn't catch all that. Well, as you can see, Fidium is fast. How fast? 2 gig download and upload fast. But we know speed isn't everything. That's why we also offer whole home Wi-Fi connectivity, an easy-to-use app, and so much more. Plus, Fidium eliminates data caps, gimmicks, and hidden fees. Finally, there's internet that's flexible, friendlier, faster for you. Yeah, you, and whatever you do.
New this morning, a man from Goshen arrested twice in the same week in Boston, now facing breaking and entering charges. The 23-year-old was arrested Thursday morning after allegedly entering an apartment, stealing a pair of sunglasses and various personal papers. On Wednesday, the man appeared in court for a separate alleged theft occurring earlier this week. Officials say the man was offered mental health services following both arrests. He refused.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Aaron Rodriguez says psychedelic drug led to best season of his career. Let's take a listen to that video from WISN 12 ABC News.
What does it take to be the best? It takes guts.
Aaron Rodgers' mind, body, and soul on display.
It was a very deep and meaningful couple nights ceremony, and I came back and knew that I was never going to be the same.
The Packers QB on a podcast this week admitted to using a psychedelic drug called ayahuasca while climbing Machu Picchu in Peru in 2020, calling it a life-changing experience.
It gave me a deep and meaningful appreciation for life.
Rodgers says using ayahuasca is the reason he won MVP on the field back-to-back 2 years in a row.
One of the core tenets of your mental health is that self-love. And that's what ayahuasca did for me. I really feel like that experience paved the way for me to have the best season of my career.
What is ayahuasca?
It's technically a brew of 2 different plants that you drink. And it affects your mind and your body and your soul in many different ways.
Laurel Zeminski in Cudahy is a sound and energy practitioner who studies plant medicine. The hallucinogenic drug contains DMT, an illegal substance in the U.S., which is why she's taking a group to Costa Rica next year for an ayahuasca retreat.
Ayahuasca is known to help people with anxiety, depression, PTSD.
What do you make of Aaron Rodgers using it?
I think Aaron Rodgers using ayahuasca is fabulous. I think it really brings to light plant medicine and the benefits.
Other Packer fans say they're on board with Rodgers' pseudo-secret weapon.
This is for his own mental health and hopefully his own spiritual health, and that maybe translates to a new ring on his finger.
In Cudahy, Hillary Mintz, WISN 12 News.
Experts say you should talk to your doctor before considering using any psychedelic. Players are randomly drug tested throughout the season. 12 News asked the Packers. They had no comment.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That did it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great Saturday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Good night, everyone, and bye.